Hi, so one of our questions that we received at the AMA was from someone who'd just taken a Fundraising 101 seminar. And they talked about how all these experts came in and told them about all of these rules that they weren't being compliant with. And that created kind of a panic attack. So they wanted to know, how do you find out for sure what rules and regulations there are for an event that you're throwing? And that's a tricky one because there are so many rules and regulations. In fact, in many cases, it's impossible to be compliant with all of them because different departments don't always coordinate with each other and those rules just may not always be the same. And the thing is, luckily, the government tends to know that. So what we recommend doing is, first, go find someone who's done a similar event before. Talk with them, ask what they did, what they learned, who they talked to in different departments, what made it easier for them. And don't be afraid of asking those people for help. Most people are really, really excited to give advice, to share their expertise. People like being experts, so give them the opportunity to be an expert and help you too. The second thing I recommend doing is calling every city office or county office that may be involved in the event that you're doing, whether it is food and beverage services, whether it is the health department, whether it is the liquor board, whatever it is that you particularly do, call them and ask questions. And then wait a couple days and call them again and ask questions. Because in most cases, you'll get someone else. And the thing about these large departments is that everyone goes through a certain kind of training, but then a lot of people just learn by experience. When you have 10 people in a county clerk's office or with the liquor board, sometimes you're going to get 10 different answers from people. And that's okay, because what you'll do is each time you call in, you'll document what these people said, who you spoke to, what they told you, and after 2 or 3 calls, you'll probably get at least 90% of what you need to cover. And anything else, if they ever come in and investigate you or ask questions, you can show that you made a good faith effort to know what you needed to do. And that's what's going to help you if there's an investigation or if you end up not being compliant. It's very easy to say, oh, you're right, I didn't know that I needed to file that license or have that permit, but here are all the people I called and talked to, and these are the answers they gave me. So you're less likely to get fines or other things. I'd really highly recommend that if you're doing a very, very complex event, that you contact legal counsel or you make sure that you even go down to City Hall or the county offices or whatever that regulatory board is and spend a day there asking questions, talking to people, because sometimes it's a lot easier to just say, hey, so-and-so from this office sent me over here to talk to you, and you'll get better responses each time. It also means that instead of being a random person on a permit, you're a person who they've spoken to. You can really build a relationship with people in those offices. So I hope that helps with your planning events. Just ask questions and ask the right people questions.